In the morning when I rise, give me Jesus.
Good morning. Yesterday we saw how Christianity is serious business. Jesus was talking and he said even body parts are not as important as being all in with him, walking with him. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And so there is no life outside of me. Let go of everything else. Walk with me. That's a life or death thing. Well, today we learn that marriage is serious business too. We're starting chapter 10 in Mark, and we're going to read the first 12 verses. They say this: Getting up, Jesus went from there to the region of Judah, and beyond the Jordan, crowds gathered around him again. And according to his custom, he once more began to teach them. Some Pharisees came up to Jesus, testing him, and began to question him whether it was lawful for a man to divorce his wife. Well, Jesus answered and said to them, What did Moses command you guys? Well, they said, Moses permitted a man to write a certificate of divorce and to send her away. And Jesus said to them, It's because of your hardness of heart that he wrote you this commandment. But from the beginning of creation, God made them male and female, and for this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother, and the two shall become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. So Jesus is saying, What therefore God has joined together, let no man separate. Well, in the house, the disciples began questioning Jesus about this. And he said to them, Whoever divorces his wife and marries another woman commits adultery against her. And if she herself divorces her husband and marries another man, she is committing adultery. Well, Jesus is saying this marriage thing, from the very beginning of creation, God created us to be married and in families so that children will be raised to know God in a godly family, in a godly way. And so that was the intention from the very beginning. A man should leave his mother and father, and a woman too, and they would become one together. Well, don't make that into law. I have heard verses 11 and 12 quoted as if you've been divorced, then, oh my goodness, you are not a godly person. That is not the truth. We're not under law. However, do not be casual about divorce. Now, let's be transparent. I have been divorced. But listen carefully. I wish I hadn't been. Now, don't misunderstand. I would not trade my marriage, my relationship with my wife. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. However, I could have the rich unity that I have with my wife. I could have had it with my first wife if I had let God be the marriage. See, that's the key. It's not about a different woman. It's about marriage with or without God. There is no marriage without God. God will make you one. And so, are you struggling in your marriage? My heart goes out to you. Give me a call. Interact with me on Facebook. Let's talk about it. Because the truth is, God wants you walking in a richness in your marriage so that your family will be godly and the love of God will permeate every relationship in the family. And that is possible. That is the intention of God. It has been since the beginning of creation. And put the marriage in the hands of the Lord. When you said yes in the marriage vows, your covenant was with God, that He would, in fact, be the marriage. Oh, a cord of three strands is not easily broken. Tomorrow, we're going to see how important children are to God. I look forward to being with you then.
Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus. You can have all this world, but give me Jesus.